It's Tuesday, 1:10 p.m. I must have accidentally pushed the button with my elbow. Close the door on accident. He's sitting back there behind me. Took the little bus to Riverside because they had enough to get a few grams medication. And came back sitting here just trying to medicate and get up an appetite to try and push some breakfast into me today, but I don't know, I'm not developing any appetite. My body's hungry, I know I need breakfast, but I got like this sick feeling today that it's stronger than my ability to medicate and eat. But our little bus ride was the fastest in a long time. I was the only person on it there and back. So instead of taking an hour, which it usually takes right about an hour to go there and back, no matter what, in the little bus, we were back in a half hour. It took a half hour to go there, wait for my order that I pre-ordered, and come back. And just in the little bit I've been out, coming out here and waiting for the bus and taking the bus, I've had some positive interaction with some attractive women. And seemed like very friendly to me today for some reason. So that was nice. To have them look at you like that, and you know that they didn't size you up in a negative way, you know. He jumped down out of the sun for some reason. His fur doesn't feel hot. He's just one of them types. He gets restless and has to move. I'm gonna go in and make another cup of coffee for the walk, I guess, and just venture the walk without breakfast, because I don't feel like I can eat. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah, you can hear him. The National Guard's flying over the hospital. I guess you can see him too. You're looking. Probably going to be more in a second. Hey, it's about 3 p.m. here at the Wealthy Spot. I brought a couple processed chocolate cakes with me. Well, they come in pairs in the wrapper. I was able to eat those. I'm medicating on this $3 a gram Pineapple Express shake. And the wind is kind of, I don't know, it's got like a coldness to it, but the day's a little bit warmer today, so it's up against that. But there's like a harsh wind, and it's just about constant today. You can see the wind suck. See it. Pretty busy, going back and forth. Yeah, I'm just out defying the illness, you know. I'm out here kicking it with the Lord, thanking Him for all the usual true wealth that He's blessed me with, being able to minister to animals and stuff and take care of them. Be here with my little puppy dog. Been able to have him with me at night, go for a little nighttime walk. And I've also been sitting here interacting via text with my sister and Lisa
That's probably my sister there. I could tell because it was 2 texts, so it was probably a long text. It broke into 2. Yeah. See what I mean about this little shit? Look what he's doing. He was chewing on this. He must have like a splinter in his. It's a root or something. It's connected to the ground. You don't think there's gonna be any problem with him chewing on it, you know? And fucking look at him. He looks like he got a splinter in his throat or something. It's like, damn, man. Gotta protect you from yourself from every angle. Can even let you chew on a root. Got some squirrels threatening each other over here. There's him there. And there's one over there. There's that, or it's a bird, and looks like it might be a chipmunk because it's tiny, but it's not. It's not taking off. He's not retreating. He's sitting there chirping. That's about. He's happy cheesing. 3:38 p.m. on the 12th, Wednesday. We're here behind the school, behind the hospital. And I was just sitting here with Aslan, and I saw her coming up. I actually thought it was a kid with a dog, so I had a hold of Aslan. We were sitting here looking this way. When she came up, she was preoccupied, so she didn't notice us, and then she looked over and saw us and jumped out of her skin. It was like, oh my God, I didn't notice you guys sitting there. And she's like, caught me spitting and everything, sorry. And she was a little hottie, you know how I like them, just a little bit chubby like that, with the chubby cheeks, the round face, and plump booty. Yeah, so it's like thing is she seemed like she was probably really young, probably like in her 20s or something. So that's just like a crash course waiting to happen. But yeah, Aslan's been acting weird at night, like he's seeing shit in the shadows and shit, and find out today that there's been a family of a mama bear and a couple cubs that are old enough to be on their own, so they're kind of big. A couple of bear cubs and the mama hanging out in the hood. And like last night we were at the credit union, and he was just acting spooked, like he wanted to go investigate up the block behind our block. Well, that's the block where the bears were hanging out. Well, one of them was. They called animal control, and they came and tranquilized it. I got a picture of it in my phone of it hanging out by somebody's fence, and then a picture of it after it had been tranquilized, laying on a big blanket or whatever it was they were going to use to pick it up. So that's kind of spooky. We've been walking around at night, and there's been bears, and we didn't even have a clue. Nobody even said shit. Wasn't nothing on the news, nothing, just more coronavirus bullshit. And y'all seeing how that's playing out, right? Killing people with respirators who have, pulmonary thrombosis. It's like that's very curable. But if you do the wrong thing, it's also fatal. And just some other shit that I just recently saw that they got hit. It's like Monograph's doing some good shit, good expose shit. And Pockets of the Future and Richie from Boston. The more into the like Bees Nest stuff comes from like Richie from Boston and Monograph, because like they're sticking their heads in hornets' nests and shit. To tell you what's up in there. Yeah. But I got no music left in me, man, you know. I'm thinking when I do eventually get my synth back, I'll probably be able to go back to creating, because they took such a long hiatus from, you know, entertaining any muse in my spirit at all. You see, and I don't do mainstream, and I ain't been doing my own shit. I ain't been listening to myself or anything, you know. I just I haven't been taking my guitar out and playing it. I just like have been in like a musical devoid, you know, where I'm just stepped back away from it. There was another guitar player who used to like to do that, Jakey Lee. Just put music down for a while and come back to it and be challenged by trying to play like you used to, you know, which you can't if you don't practice. Not when you're playing skilled shit like, you know, what he was doing. That requires finesse, which requires practice. Yes. I try not to write songs with too much finesse, and I try not to play them that way. That way you can play, the most tacked out player can cover it and not sound like a hack, and I'm the one who sounds like a hack. You see, other people can even do better covers than what I did of my own stuff. When I do guitar songs, I haven't done any in a while. I think the last one I did, where it was a vocal, besides the song to my mom. I think the last one I did before that was a couple covers, and then the last song that was my own was like, I think, a song called "I Will" to Jessie Mae Bobbemeier of "Hail Your Highness." Yeah. So I don't check this shit out. See, I know I used to way back when she was the person that I actually fell in love with. She's not that person anymore. So it's all just like a pipe dream. People change. I've changed. And I'm not recognizable as who I was. You know, I don't recognize myself. I don't understand why. You know, this is the wealth to me, man. You know, being able to be with my little dog, being able to minister to kitties and shit, you know, that's all the true wealth. And that's been instilled in me. And no matter how rich I get, you know, like monetarily, these are the true riches that, you know, this is where I came from. This was the plateau right here. Where I could sit and not be worried about music or what anybody thinks of my music or view counts or that somebody's stealing my revenue. You know, I don't have to think about any of that, really. I could just sit here and thank God. A lot of that happening today, and people working, and it's just been echoing. All right, well, I got some other footage from like yesterday to put with today, so may already have a video worth for you. I'll check it and see. I wonder if that's them killer hornets, them bumblebees with the red stripe on them. Cause well, this is the second big ass giant bumblebee I've seen. This one was just flying around, seeming threatening, so I lit a cigarette to create smoke. Maybe he'd stay away from us. He flew back over here, and this is the second one I've seen go down in a hole in the ground. And he never came back out, just like that other one. Remember, I filmed it a week or two ago. Just standing there waiting for him to come out, and he never did. Let's see that chipmunk, right? There's another one over there. It's probably them two chairs.